We're back, and we are not pussyfooting around this time, guys. We're starting right off with a match. Like the video, subscribe, all that bullshit. We're back. I gotta do a lot of talking this video. Holy
These intros just progressively get more and more aggressive.
no! I told them to kill themselves. What?
just so we've dialed it back like a step.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
This is
just
the last section of this session that we're recording, so we're tired already.
yeah, it's been a long session.
This- How long has this been?
I got
Two?
back around 1, so about 2.5 hours.
God damn. All right, let's get into it. We start
Okay.
with the match. Gunther's at commentary, just running both of them down the whole time. He's making fun of Adam Cole, who has Redragon ringside and helping him out, saying that he's a weak man who can't win clean. Finally, Gunther gets tired of it. He stands up to fight them off. When Roman appears out of nowhere, he spears Kyle O'Reilly out of his shoes. Fish goes to help, but is speared by Jay. They both fight them away. Gunther smiles and waves at them. Oba is able to hit a fall from grace to pick up the victory, and I fucking deleted the match. It's fine. I
You've done
keep
this what
forget.
on 3 consecutive weeks.
Yep, it's
Just
fine. I could
save
just.
the show and go
I forget.
in.
I forget that that's what I have to do. It's fine. Whatever. I'll edit that back in post. Uh, all right. After that, Jordan Grace comes up to my office and says, "Look, it's been a while since Lola attacked me after I beat her. I want another shot at her, but this time I want Stephanie banned from ringside." You know what? You're right. It's been too long without you in a match. How about next week? Yeah. Yeah, we could have Stephanie banned from ringside. That shouldn't be a problem. Jordan leaves as the Bellas and Natalia walk in. Nikki says, "Last week Julia cost us our number one contenders match. We can't let that slide. I want her one on one." All right, sure. Thanks for making my life easier. See y'all next week. And we get this match. Chelsea's getting dominated the whole match. Towards the end, she gets put in the Kirifuda clutch. Chelsea's in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go. She uses the last bit of strength she has left to roll onto her side, onto Shayna. Shayna has both shoulders on the mat. The ref starts to count. One, two, Shayna lets go. She stands up. Chelsea rolls her up. She grabs a fistful of tights. One, two, three. Chelsea survives the match. She escapes with her title. Shayna, in shock and angry, immediately goes and puts Chelsea back in the Kirifuda clutch. Piper comes in to try to break it up, but she gets put into the clutch instead as Chelsea runs away to freedom. Chelsea retained. We cut to the Undisputed Era locker room. Adam Cole, Finn Balor, Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Nakamura, and Roxanne are all there. And there's a bunch of yelling. Adam Cole yells, "Where the hell were you guys? I needed you by my side. Do you not see how much bigger they are than me?" "Well, my bad. I thought you didn't need my help," Finn yells back. "You know, given that you let me go out there on my own every week." "Oh, fuck you, Finn. You know damn well that's different. What's gonna happen if we don't help, huh? You gonna kick us out like you did to Mello? Or what about JD? I haven't seen him in weeks. Did you kick him out too?" "Don't be crazy. I wouldn't kick that man out. He pinned Roman Reigns. I can't afford to lose that man. I sent him on vacation for a few weeks. He seemed like he needed some time off, so I decided to be a good leader and let him rest up." "Guys!" Rox finally cuts in. "What the hell's going on here? It didn't used to be like this. We were a family. Now we're here yelling at each other. It's toxic. I don't know how much more of this I could take. You two need to settle your differences now. I'm serious. We won't win anything if you don't." "She's right," Cole says. "Let's go to couples therapy, Finn. I'm sure it'll be the same thing for friends as it does for lovers." "Are you serious right now?" "Yeah, I'll set up the appointment right now." Then we get this match. Pretty Deadly are once again able to pick up the victory. A surprise
Yes,
roll-up
boy.
victory. Bailey is backstage getting ready for her match with Lola and Stefan. When Lola and Stephanie come up to her, Lola says, "Hey, I know this isn't the best timing, but I got a favor to ask." "What is it?" Bailey asks. "I just got told I have a rematch with Jordan next week, and Stephanie's banned from ringside. Can you be out there for me?" Bailey thinks about it for a second, then says, "All right, yeah, I got you. Don't worry." Lola hugs Bailey and says, "Thank you. Hey, don't stress about tonight. You'll win. And at SummerSlam, you'll become the new Women's World Champion." Lola and Stephanie leave Bailey to focus and get ready. We got Santos versus Mox. Finn is ringside. Eventually, ref goes down. As always, Finn jumps in, immediately starts attacking Santos. Mox starts beating up Finn. Santos grabs Finn's title. He rushes Mox and hits him in the back of the head with it. Mox gets knocked out. Santos hits Finn with it, throws Finn and the belt out the ring. He picks up Mox. He hits a phantom driver and covers. Ref gets back up. 1, 2, 3. Santos Escobar picks up the victory. Backstage, Fraxium is in disbelief as that they lost. Axiom has his hands over his face. Nathan looks at a bottle of whiskey and says, "Yeah, I need this right now." And he just starts chugging. That's when DIY and New Catch Republic walk in. "Great job out there tonight, guys," Pete says. "Really inspiring stuff." "I'm sorry, Pete. I can't hear you over the sound of whiskey hitting my stomach." "That can't be a good way to cope with this," Gargano says. "Well, that's two teams who fall into these guys. That just leaves you, New Catch Republic. So you're getting a match with them next week, right?" "You know what? Sure. There's no way we can do worse than what you guys did, right?" At that moment, Pretty Deadly walk in and say, "Yes, boy. This has been quite the winning streak we're on right now. And if I'm not mistaken, that would make us the best tag team in the world right now." "No, you still haven't beaten us, okay? And we are tougher than these two that you've already beat. So, and we've also already beaten you. So this really should be a walk in the park for us." "Well, I can't wait to find out next week then." Main event time. Bailey versus Trish. The clock is on the big screen. 60 minutes. The bell rings. Both women just stare at each other. Tension is high. Bailey is desperate to show that she still belongs in this division, and Trish is just trying to get revenge on Rox. Both want to become Women's World Champion. At the 58 minutes remaining mark, they finally lock up. Trish finds a way to break free and once again go for a roll up. 1, 2, kick out. Bailey doesn't waste any time after and goes on the attack, writing down punches on Trish in the corner. She Irish whips her into the ropes. Bailey jumps over Trish as Trish bounces off him. Bailey goes for a clothesline. Trish ducks, bounces back, and hits Bailey with a crossbody and covers for a 1 count. Trish picks up Bailey and goes for a bulldog. Bailey tries to throw her out the ring again like last week, but Trish lands on the apron. Bailey rushes through the middle rope. Trish gets out the way. Bailey goes flying to the outside. We look at the clock. There are still 50 minutes left. Trish is starting to show signs of fatigue after being gone so long and having to come back to these long matches she's been having with Bailey. Her body hasn't had time to recover. Trish rests while Bailey finally gets back in the ring at the count of 8. Trish gets back on the attack and throws Bailey into the corner, gets her on the top ropes. Trish starts climbing up. Bailey gets a rush of adrenaline. She's able to hit a Bailey to belly from the top rope. She doesn't go for the pin though. She immediately gets up and sets up Trish to hit a rose plant. She hits it. Bailey covers. 1, 2, 3. Bailey has secured the first fall with 45 minutes to go. All she has to do is play keep away. Trish is finally up, and the battle for the second fall begins. A desperate Bayley trying to get out of everything that Trish throws at her, constantly running whenever Trish starts to get an upper hand. Bayley's trying to play it smart, and it's working until Rox's theme song plays and she makes her way to the commentary table. Bayley gets distracted and is just watching Rox walk ringside. This gives Trish a chance to roll up Bayley once more. One, two, three. Trish Stratus picks up the second fall of the match with 30 minutes remaining. Bayley has a look of disbelief on her face, wondering how the hell she let the roll up happen again. She starts yelling at Rox. Rox can be heard saying, "A real contender doesn't get distracted. Focus on your damn match." Bayley, who is grabbing the ropes, starts to stand up. Trish sees her opportunity. She runs at Bayley as Bayley turns around and she quickly grabs her head and she pulls her to a bulldog off the ropes. She goes for the cover. One, two, three. Trish picks up the pin again with only 28 minutes remaining. They both lie there for a while Bayley regains consciousness. Trish catches her breath. Trish gets up. Now she has to defend the lead. She takes the opposite approach of Bayley, going straight back on offense. She starts beating down Bayley. There's nothing pretty or technical about it. She's just raining fists down on she's just raining fists down on Bayley. Tells the ref to ask Bayley if she quits, which of course Bayley doesn't. Trish is in the driver's seat for a while. She gets Bayley in the middle of the ring with a sharpshooter. 15 minutes left. Bayley is screaming in agony. She has nowhere to go, but she refuses to give up. She drags herself to the bottom rope. Holds on until the ref has to pull her off. Bayley is down. She's on one leg at this point. Trish finally goes to get on offense again, but is hit with a massive right hand to the jaw. Bayley tries to get up, panicking and not able to stand. She frantically grabs the ropes to get herself up. Trish rushes her. Bayley ducks. Trish goes flying over the ropes. Trish lands hard on the floor. Bayley gets up. Trish makes her way back to the ring and walks straight into a Bayley to belly. Bayley goes for the cover. One, two, kick out. Bayley can't believe it. Time is ticking. At this point, there's 8 minutes left. Bayley starts looking around. She decides to go for it again. She hits it, and right after she hitting the Bayley to belly, she hits her rose plant again. She once again goes for the cover. One, two, kick out. The crowd goes wild. Bayley is screaming in the ring, smacking the mat, struggling to stand. 5 minutes left. Bayley sets up Trish for a rose plant again, but this time Trish has enough in her to hit Bayley's injured leg, dropping Bayley. She falls to her knees, screams in pain. Trish just starts to take over from there. She doesn't let up. She doesn't want to leave anything to chance. As long as there's breath in Bayley's body, she's gonna keep hitting the gas. Time is running out. Trish wants to make a statement. 1 minute left. Bayley's getting to her feet. Trish is just stalking her. Bayley gets to her feet, turns around. She gets hit with a chick kick before Bayley can hit the floor. Trish is able to hold her up. She gets a headlock on Bayley. She runs to the corner. She hits a Stratisfaction uh, on Bayley. She goes for the cover with 30 seconds left. One, two, kick out. Trish is in disbelief. She's sitting there looking at the ref, saying that was a three. Ref disagrees though. Bayley gets a rush of an adrenaline rush. She's able to roll up Trish with a crucifix pin in the middle of the ring with 10 seconds left on the clock. The ref counts. One, two, three. Bayley is able to tie it up at the last second. The score is 2-2. The time runs out. We cut to Rox. Her face filled with rage. I come out and say, okay, there's actually no way you guys did it again. Okay, fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Next week, steel cage match. No! I get cut off by rocks before I can go any further. This clearly isn't working. At this rate, they'll fall out of the cage at the same damn time. We're delaying the inevitable. At SummerSlam, I want them both. Welp, I can't argue with the champ. There you have it, women. You'll both have next week off to rest for your triple threat match at SummerSlam. Now, wait a damn minute, Rox cuts me off again. Who the hell said anything about a triple threat? Uh, everyone looks around confused before she finally makes her intentions known. I want them both. One of them on night one and the other on night two. The crowd gasps as we end the show.
Okay. I was looking forward to seeing how Bailey and Trish are both going to get out of that steel cage at the same exact time. Like one crawls out the door, the other one climbs over the cage, and like somehow both feet hit the ground at the same time.
Yep. That's why I fucking I knew. I was like, fuck it, we can't do that again.
Also, at the beginning, when you said like at the 58-minute mark they finally touch, in my brain I was like, did they seriously go 58 minutes just like pacing the ring around each other and then locked up? It's
Oh no,
like
I was
that's
counting down.
insane.
Not a.
Like I feel like that would just be the crowd would be into it, but there would be that section in the middle where the crowd would just absolutely despise what they were seeing. Like
I
the
don't
first
think.
5 to 10 minutes, people would be like, "Are they just pacing the ring around each other?" And then like from like 10 minutes to about 40 minutes, people like fucking get on with it. But after like 40 minutes of doing jack shit, people would just start cheering it. It's,
There's no way they would start cheering nothing
I
happening.
think they would. Listen, I've seen wrestling fans get invested in a match against two invisible people before. I'm sure they could get invested in two wrestlers just pacing the ring around each other.